Hello everybody, and welcome to the Journey Today show.
2.
My name's Camille.
And I'm David. 3.
David, what in the world is going on? What are you doing down there?
4. I'm bench pressing the JTS desk, trying to build more muscle.
Well, do you need to do that right now? I'm trying to start the show.
5. Just a few more. Hey, Camille, can you spot me?
Yeah. I spot you under the desk.
6. No, I mean, if I run out of strength, can you help me lift the desk?
What? No, David, this desk is really heavy.
7. Come on, Camille. I can't hold it much longer.
David, I'm sorry. I'm just not that strong.
Thanks a lot, Camille. Oh, wow. That was a close one. Thanks for pumping me up, Camille.
I want to pump you up.
What?
Oh, never mind. David, that was crazy and dangerous. What has gotten into you?
Well, I've been reading the story of Samson in the Bible, and it's inspired me to build up my muscles.
Oh, you mean Samson from the book of Judges.
Yeah, he was super strong, kind of like the Incredible Hulk. One time, he tore a lion apart with his bare hands. And then, another time, he struck down 1,000 enemies with the jawbone of a donkey. Oh, and then he went to the city gate and he ripped the giant doors off. Oh man, it was so cool. I want to be just like him.
Well, Samson was certainly strong, and God used him in some pretty mighty ways, but I don't think you want to be just like him.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, there was that one time he ate honey out of the dead lion's body, so I probably wouldn't do that.
I would hope not, but that's not what I'm talking about. You see, a lot of times Samson had trouble living in a way that honored God. For example, he disobeyed his parents, and he married a woman who didn't know or love God. And most of all, he had a terrible problem with anger.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. God wanted Samson to free his people from the Philistines, but Samson was too busy getting angry and picking fights with people.
That's true, but he was winning the fights.
That still doesn't make it right. And besides, he didn't win all of the fights.
He didn't? Who in the world could beat Samson?
You know what? That's a great question, and I think we should find out the answer by reading it in the Bible. So let's do this. In just a second, press pause on the video and read the verses on the screen. While you're reading, see if you can figure out how Samson lost his strength. When you're finished, press play and we'll see you back here.
What a shame. God could have used Samson to do amazing things, but he was just too big of a mess.
Yeah, and the saddest part is that God's Spirit eventually left him and he lost all of his strength, at least for a while.
Wait, what do you mean for a while? Did he get it back?
Well, kind of. In the end, the Philistines had Samson chained between two pillars that held their temple up. They were shouting at Samson and making him put on a show. But then Samson prayed one last time to God and said, "Lord and King, show me that you still have concern for me. Please, God, make me strong just one more time. Let me pay the Philistines back for what they did to my 2 eyes. Let me do it with only one blow." Then Samson put his hands on the 2 pillars and pushed them with all his might until the pillars broke down and the temple came crashing down onto all of the Philistines.
But wait, Samson was in the temple with them. Did he die too?
Yeah, he did. It was a real tragedy. Samson could have done some big things for God if he was just able to live a life of righteousness.
Whoa, okay, righteousness, that's a pretty big word. So I think we should probably explain what it means. To be righteous means that you live your life the way that God says is right.
That's right. And there were a lot of things that Samson did that weren't righteous or right in the eyes of God. But one of his biggest problems was that he couldn't control his anger. And I want to show you what I mean with a little challenge.
Oh yeah, challenge time. Are we gonna pump iron?
Well, no. Actually, we're going to pump balloons.
Balloons? Those aren't even very heavy.
Yeah, but I don't mean we're going to lift them. I mean we're actually going to pump them up. So when I say go, we're going to have a race to see who can blow up a balloon with a bike pump the fastest. The first person to blow their balloon up so big that it bursts is the winner.
Oh yeah, that is awesome. Okay, that should help me build strength in my chest and shoulder muscles too.
Yeah, but that's not why we're doing it.
Right. It's all about getting that heart rate up and burning those calories.
No, you know what? Why don't we just do the challenge and we'll talk about why afterwards?
Yeah, sounds good. Just gotta stretch first. Don't want to pull a muscle.
Okay, we're all set up and ready to go. David, do you want to start the countdown?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
In 3,
2,
1, go! Nice job!
Oh my goodness!
They both popped!
Oh, that was wild!
Oh, yeah!
Woo! High
Nice
five!
job!
Good job!
Oh. Okay, this is crazy. So, Camille, this has never happened in the history of JTS challenges, but we went frame by frame through the video to see who won.
Yep.
And both balloons burst at the exact same time. In the same frame, within 1/30th of a second, both balloons popped. So we have an absolute tie between you and I. That is crazy.
I can't believe
That
it.
is insane. Nice job, though.
Thanks.
Seriously, that was so awesome. But I don't know about you. I started getting so scared when my balloon was about to burst.
Yeah, me too. But believe it or not, that balloon burst is kind of what happened to Samson. In the Bible, Samson kept on getting more and more and more filled with anger. Eventually, he would just get so full of anger that he finally burst. And when Samson burst, he made a big mess.
Yeah. Seriously. Look at the confetti all over the place.
So, what do you think? Did that kind of anger help Samson live a life that was right in the eyes of God?
No way. In fact, the Bible tells us that anger doesn't lead to righteousness. It says, everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry, because human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires. James 1:19 through 20.
This verse tells us that getting angry and blowing up is not living life the way that God says is right.
Yeah, but how about you? Do you ever get so angry that you blow up and make a big mess?
Have you ever yelled at someone or thrown a tantrum out of anger?
I know I have before.
Yeah, me too. I think a lot of us have, but that's not what God desires from us. He desires righteousness, and He wants us to control our anger.
You know what? That makes me think of a question. When you feel angry at someone, what can you do that would help you respond in a way that is righteous or right in the eyes of God? We all get angry and mess up sometimes. But here's the good news. God knows that none of us can be completely righteous on our own. That's why he gave us Jesus.
Yeah. In the end, Samson sacrificed himself to help save Israel from the Philistines. But Jesus sacrificed himself to help save the whole world from sin.
And because of that, we can now have eternal life with him in heaven. Isn't that so awesome?
For sure. And I think that's a great way to end today's episode. As always, thank you so much for joining us here on the Journey Today show. Oh no, not this again. David, didn't you learn your lesson last time?
No pain, no gain, Camille.
More like no brain, no gain.
I heard that, Camille. Bye, everybody.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
Oh, man, I forgot my keys again. Oh, well.